Hi everyone, this is Cindy at Shenandoah Papercraft, and I am doing this holding the camera, so I apologize if it's jiggling. I don't have a setup in my kitchen. I'm on top of my stovetop here. Today I want to experiment rusting things up. I've not tried this before, so I thought I would do this in front of you so you could see if I goof it up or if it comes out okay. So the recipe is 1 part peroxide, 2 parts vinegar, and 1 to 2 teaspoons of salt. So I'm going to use this old jar, and it was a salsa jar, so it's all stained, but it's clean. And I just have my vinegar, peroxide, and salt here. And I'm doing a measuring cup. You don't really have to measure it, but I thought I would give it a try. And then I've got some Office Depot paper clips, some safety pins, and then I have my little jar of leftover things that has some of these clips in and some other some other safety pins and such. Now, some of these might not work because if they're plastic coated, they're not going to rust. So I'm not sure which ones are going to work and which ones are not. So the first thing I'm going to do is take my jar. And again, that's just a salsa jar I had. And I'm going to measure 1 part of peroxide and 2 parts of vinegar. So I'm going to use a 1/4 cup for my 1 part of peroxide. So 2 parts of vinegar will be 1/2 cup. So I will measure that into the jar. One moment. All right, I put the ingredients in this jar, and I'm going to shake it up a little bit. And let's add some of these items. Okay, so that's going. I will time this at intervals to come back and show you the progress. So I'm going to let this sit for about an hour, and I'll be back then. Okay, it's been about 3.5 hours, so I was going to take some out and test it just to show you. It's really dark, so it's really rusty, but let's take a couple out and see what they look like. Okay, here's a couple. Yeah, they're starting to rust up. Yeah, that one's getting rusty. So here's some sample ones that are 3.5 hours in, and it's going to be in for a few more hours, probably even overnight, but it's starting. I drained out the solution, and yeah, looks pretty rusty in there, so I'm going to pour them out on these paper towels, and I'm doing this one-handed, sorry. So I will put these out on the towels and we'll take a look at what happened. So just to make double sure this doesn't flake off, I decided I'd give this a shot, clear matte finish, and maybe it'll hold some of that rust on there that might flake off. So again, here's before and after. And then what I did was I made a little solution for that key, and ooh, it's already turning a pretty blue. I need to cover it though, so I'll put this lid on it. And that's my experiment. I hope you give it a try. It was pretty fun and easy, just smelly.